here we are with the QM6. I actually basically didn't realize this is the 2,200 hours, close to 2,200. This will be the last run. I went to Taco Bell. I got some Taco Bell, not sponsored, but just barely, by just like 2 minutes, I was able to catch the bus. Like just 2 minutes. Oh my god, I was worried they wouldn't make my food in time, but they did. I'm on the QM6 back to North Shore Towers. My phone is fucking loud. This is why you never trust iPhones. This is why you never trust Samsung, Android, or iPhone. This is why you always gotta trust the Windows phones. Because at least Windows makes better phones. Actually, avoid Windows. Actually, you know what? A Nokia phone would do best. Not inside bus. So if you see me put my phone, can I turn this off? Oh, I can. So earlier in the day, I was describing these things. So if I press this, yeah, it turns off supposedly, but in my case, it doesn't. But if you see me put my phone, if you see me put my phone in front of that fan or aircon unit, or whatever it's called, multiple times, it's because my phone is fucking burning. And I say my phone is a weak phone. Like literally, just taking one picture, like, hey, my phone can handle videos so perfectly fine. But the moment I even just take a single photo, even as soon as I wake up, I take a single photo, and my phone freezes so hard, I have to do a manual software reboot or reset to essentially fix it. And then there's something, my phone just freezes out of nowhere, and it mostly happens to do with the Photos app. Not Photos app, the camera. And then, for some reason, my apps, I know there's a refresh settings I could turn off, but my apps decide to reset or just turn off the moment I take a single photo. A single photo, like as if it just wiped my app's memory or something like that. So yeah, there's all this. Speaker Pelosi's trip. Deadly floods, seasonal monsoon, rains kill at least 40 in northern India, 39 in Pakistan, and 9 in neighboring Afghanistan. Meanwhile, in Utah, crews are still searching for Arizona woman swept away by floodwaters in Zion Nail Park Friday as heavy seasonal rains poured. It says it right here. Poured southwest. School strike. Oh, like a worker strike. Okay, I see. Union says some 2,000 Philadelphia school district workers voted Sunday to authorize strike 1 week before classes began. They want higher pay and better wages, more training programs, and call conditions under current contract unacceptable. First Lady COVID. I think it said right there. Yeah, First Lady COVID. Jill Biden tested negative for COVID for second day in a row, and is ending 5 days of isolation in South Carolina. Her communications director says it. Says First Lady plans to join the president Sunday night in Delaware. There you go. So you got Joe and Jill Biden's. Got it. Where's Jack? Terror attacks. Somali forces rescue 106 hostages after 30-hour siege that began Friday night at popular Hyatt Hotel in capital Mogadishu. Extremist group of Al-Shabaab claims attack that killed 21, hurt at least 115. Police say all militants killed. Flight Mirror dashboard. After summer air travel chaos, Secretary Buttigieg, I think something. Department of Transportation. Fucking truck. Great. Well, you can't see it because truck has to be in the way. Little Ferry, New Jersey. I'm complaining to this company at Little Ferry, New Jersey, because they have furries. I'm kidding, but you get the point. Yeah. So, it's not even their fault. I know it's not their fault. Oh, fuck. Okay. Fuck off with this Wall Street bullshit. No one gives a shit about Wall Street. Except for the preppy, snobby little white finance professionals and the snobs down in the South Shore of Long Island. And down here south as well. I just want to see Wall Street crash, like back in 1928. And hey, you know the phrase, history repeats itself, right? Well, guess what? What do you think is going to happen in 2028? Let's hope Wall Street crashes again. That's what I'm hoping for. This way, the snobs in the South Shore won't be able to have the little nighttime fun. There's the M50 right there. What is making the traffic here in Manhattan? I'm about to go in the front. Pull off my phone and charger. I just roll the front. Oh my foot. My Anchovies chilies. That's what you call it, right? Alright, now what's making this traffic? Okay. Okay, I can see where the traffic is coming from now. These snobs are gonna get themselves killed. Oh, I see. They're doing construction or they're rebuilding a road.
City.
Oh well. Oh, it is Manhattan after all, so you can never have Manhattan without traffic. Or well, it was once called New Amsterdam, but hey, Dutch out, Brits in, U.S. now, and New York City now. I suppose New Jersey was once called New Sierra.
Yeah, I got
Huh, oh well. You can agree with me, right? You can agree with me, right?
What was the city?
This city right here was once called New Amsterdam, and New Jersey was once called New Sierra when the Dutch was around here.
And when did it change to New York?
Well, as soon as the Brits came in here. Because you seem to be British yourself.
Why? I'm wearing a Spanish t-shirt. Why do you think I'm British?
I don't know. You're somewhere around European.
I'm Spanish.
So Spain.
Yeah.
European then. Nice. So, how do you like your country getting defeated by Mexico?
When?
When Mexico got their when Mexico revolted against Spain.
Like hundreds of years ago?
Yes. And they're
Where are you from? Where are you from?
here in America. Yes, I'm an American.
How do you feel about the United States defeated by Vietnam?
I mean, then again, that's just a little bit of defeat.
That's
But then
like-
again, we're still a super nation, so
That's like Michael Jordan losing to me in basketball.
oh, that's funny. Where was I again? What was I talking about again? Oh, yes, right. We're gonna at some point. The United States is gonna manifest their destiny north to Canada, and we're gonna take over Canada
No.
because we got the arms, we got the manpower.
There is enough United States in the world.
You are right. It is around the world.
Yeah.
The U.S. Virgin Islands, some of them near Japan. Some of the islands are some U.S. islands affiliated in, well, we call it Oceania.
Why do you know these things?
Well, it's called history.
But you study history degree or something?
Nope. Mostly math. I
You
would just
just
study.
like history.
Yes. Also, a lot of YouTube channels have history involved. You know, now that you think about it, I might as well just learn history. Might as well just go ahead and become a history teacher as well at the same time as being a math teacher. Double pay. Makes sense.
Where are you from here?
Oh, I'm from Long Island.
So you still have a long way to go.
Yep. Nassau County, specifically. This bus. Hello. This bus route does go into Nassau County briefly, and then goes back into Queens as soon as it hits North Shore Towers. Yep. New Amsterdam, New Sierra, changed to New Jersey, and New York City.
How old are you?
18. About to be 19 next month.
I'm 20.
Nice. You know, the irony is that since my birthday is on September 16th, that's the exact same day that Mexico got their independence. So, essentially, I'm celebrating my birthday whilst Mexico celebrates their independence.
Yeah, I know.
That I realized that in Spanish class in high school. I realized that in Spanish class when they went to say September 16th, and that's my birthday. I don't know what I'm gonna do, but I'm out of this. I'm out of here for 2 weeks. And at some point, my birthday is during the vacation out of work for a cleaning company I work for around the New York State area or metropolitan area, especially upstate. We're going down south to the Carolinas and Georgia.
Are you doing a video?
Yep, the entirety of it.
Why?
Because I've written the QM6 already here, and I record the entire thing already this way. I gotta record it back. It's called The Full Trip.
Why?
I have a YouTube channel.
Oh, and you record the full.
Yep. I just did the Staten Island Ferry earlier.
So you've been traveling in a bus the last 3 hours.
For 1 hour, it was on a boat.
In a boat?
Yeah, the Staten Island ferry.
Why?
To record it. Plus, it's free. There's a lot of things you can learn about New York City itself.
I'm going to give me your number.
Why?
Because you know a lot. I want to ask you things about New York.
Well, I wouldn't answer right now, but because I'm sitting on recording, I can't answer now. Well, so you sure you want my number? I mean, we just met now.
What's wrong with having your number?
I don't really know much, but here's the thing. I'm not really good with strangers.
No?
I'm going to say no, but you could get subscribed to my YouTube channel.
So you're not going to give me your number?
Let's go with the answer of no. Thank you. Alright, so I'm going to head back now. Before they take my spot. Perfect conversations. The thing is, I kind of get flustered when someone asks for my number, so. And plus, it's mostly a thing of, I have no idea how to say things with this and that. But if you want my number is 516-212-3911. Or actually, 10, right? It's actually my real phone number is 5911-000-112 and 0. By the way, they're both fake. I ain't telling my real phone number. I don't want to get 3,000 calls from random people. Sometimes these buses do go on the expressway back this way, but it's only sometimes. Not all the time. Yes, some of these buses still do have the green on display, but it's not the green display that you think of. The green display is much vastly different than the green display you think of. The green display here is more of a lime display. Look at these taxis and the people inside the taxis. It's a metered fare, flat fare for JFK, and the fucking snobs. I'm gonna fucking. And also, let's not forget the most important part: seatbelts or induction loop. Well, in order to be popular, so you have to be a little dark, and by dark I mean dark humor. Because in the 80s nowadays, in the 2020s, people are so fucking insensitive. One little thing that you don't mean like discriminately, like you take one little joke, and people are gonna basically dox you for a small joke you just said for no reason. People are less insensitive. That sensitivity can't even describe how fucking messed up this world is. Also, here's the BXM on a Prego. Yay, Stop Potato Taco. What about teach? Not sponsored. There you go. Professionally off now? Damn it. I want these off too. Turning these off means that it's an indicator that we're basically about to enter the interstate. The Ed Koch Bridge. The Bridge Edge Koch. No, the Bridge Koch Ed. Sorry. Like, if you don't call someone the way that they want to be called, like gender-wise or gender-fluid-wise, these people will be so fucking insensitive about it. My God, mate, shut the fuck up about being that insensitive about your gender or how you sexually identify yourself as. Like, I mean, here's the thing: I don't give a shit about what you identify as. You identify as what you want to identify. Now shut the fuck up and go piss off. In the words of Ramsey, go piss off, you donkey. You know, this is really helpful for the diagonal crosses. For diagonal crosses. My brain is frozen and it's freezing and frozen. You think if your brain was frozen, is having a brain freeze, you think it'd be cold, like cooling off. Nope, it just warms itself up. So here's the light poles I was talking about earlier in the first video towards here. And these are the other ones. These ones that are orange. These ones. And now express to Manhattan, Queens. And I see someone else is trying to turn it off too. Can't turn it off now. Nope. Darn it. I want this on. And then there's these lights again. Oh, hello, truck. Oh, goodbye, truck. Roosevelt Island tram. Multiple transfers are available. To Interstate 96. East New York 25. Yep, welcome to Queens. Oh, nope, sorry, we're still in Manhattan. We're still in Manhattan. Officially say welcome to Queens. Queens, and the lower deck was meant to be one way into Manhattan, and I guess they split it now to two ways, which can be proven by the necessary, like there's that right turn right here type of thing. Alright, will we see the 700 train? Who knows? We might never see the 700 train. No, we don't see it. Oh, well. The top three things PR patients ask before leaving. Number one, food. Number two, a bus pass. Number three, their stuff. Twain. That is probably Amtrak, who knows? All I know is it's Twain. Because it looks like Amtrak to me. I was there at M3. Train car of the LI dollar. And then the National Railroad has M3As. This is the yard. This is the Sunnyside yard. Well, that's called the Sunnyside yard. Q38, Long Island City, Queens, PLZ. There's Q38, Long Island City, Queens Plaza. Genovic. You'd think the do you think that the Queens buses would start here? Q1 would be here, right? You'd think, right? Nope. The Queens buses, the Q1 actually starts in Jamaica 165th and goes east towards Nassau County. Oh, and speaking of buses that should be here, there's a Q32 right up the alley. So yeah, we're going on to Queens Boulevard. So this is the normal routing of the Queens Midtown buses. This is the normal routing onto Queens Boulevard, all the way to Manhattan, all the way to Lake Success, North Shore Towers. I'm getting sleepy, so let's eat my food. There's the Q62 East Midtown. Q35. I am very autistic as fuck. There's a, I think this is the 42nd Street station in the Queens side. I think this is 42nd, right? Or is this 49th? What street are we on? I ordered a cheesy roll-up. Where's my cheesy roll-up? If I don't get my cheesy roll-up right now, I got my cheesy roll-up. is the 40th Street, Lowry Street station for the 7th train. I was right though, it was close to 7. So it's close to the 42nd. 41st. Or this is the 41st Street. The initially upcoming is 42nd. Right here is 42nd Street. I didn't see it there, but it's right here. This is 42nd Street in Queens. Hey, a 7-Eleven gas station. And a White Castle too. I mean, there's supposed to be McDonald's. New York. Here comes another station. 48th Street Station. The good thing about Taco Bell is their cheese and sour cream. Cheese so delicious, especially when combined together with the other cheese. Let's go! No, this is the 48th. This is gonna be the 47th Street station. Come on. They're joshing me here at this point. 46th. This is the 46th Street station, Bliss Street station. Where in the fuck are you finding Bliss Station, Lowry Street Station? Why the fuck did I sound like a Cameron for some reason? Poppers! Hello. Give me the. There we go. It's open. This stuff is now normally I would get off at the first stop, but considering I'm taking this all the way, we're gonna get off at the last stop. Well, with drop-off wise, so that's what I mean. And here begins the service road right here. Boston Market. The Boston Market. Why? I'm ready to go to sleep. I'm gonna sleep on this bus. Good night, guys. Oh, and there goes the 7th train, by the way. I didn't know if you guys noticed, but there goes the 7th train. It's kind of a glorified 6 as well. Oh, it actually made it to a station. Look at that truck. Well, technically it's a truck-made van, but still. You get what I mean? If you guys ever know about HoloLive and VTubers, some of these fucking VTubers are fucking 1,000 plus years old. Like fucking how? Motherfucking how? Tell me how the fuck they're this old. Where the fuck do these HoloLive producers pull these? Like where did they pull these numbers? They're ours. Aquarius. Here comes a Q60 bus for line 7. Making a loud noise, huh? Under the LIRR tracks. This is the wheelchair. I've seen it already. This is where the wheelchair people would request to stop right here. They've gone to these bars as well, if need be. And this is where the exit right here. They can also sit right there, but that's a different story for a different time. As long as you see these bars right here, then yeah, you still got the other things right here, but I don't know about those two. I don't know if they are able to reach up here. I mean, I can perfectly fine. Can I turn these off? Nope. I mean, you got the air still moving through here, but that's about it. I don't know what these ones are, but we're gonna go with it. They still have the charging port here. There's another light. Oh yeah, it's a little more roomier than most seats. Now, regarding nice, I don't think I'm gonna be able to make it to the N25 bus. So if I miss the last N25 to Limbrook, so I can transfer to the N6 to Hempstead, and then the N4041 to Freeport, which I gotta pay another Go Mobile ticket for. Let's just say we're going to do a little bit of a change of plans and take the Q46 to Springfield Boulevard, and then go south that way, and then get the N6 that way. Or alternatively, take the Q46 to essentially take the Q46 to Springfield Boulevard, and then go south, make it down to I have no idea anymore. I'm gonna make it down south towards Hempstead branch, or just down to the main line. And if we're able to, we can get to the Hempstead branch and take it to Hempstead, then the N4041. But we're gonna have to plan this perfectly though. And what am I doing? Making sure I move around so I don't fall asleep. Right now we are at, because we gotta make it to like 79th Road or something, 53rd Avenue, so not yet. Oh, we haven't even made it to Long Island Expressway yet. Q60, South Jamaica. We gotta make it to. It's a tight squeeze, but we gotta make it to. We gotta make it down towards the train or the bus, depending which one comes first. Oh God, not here. Oh God. Okay, so essentially here we are. We're basically at, I don't have to call it Queens Mall. So we're getting close to the LIE or the I-96. Yes, I'm calling I-495 I-96 because really it should be a two-lane interstate. It should be a two-digit interstate. It should be a two-digit interstate considering, yes, like I said earlier, because 495 just drops you into Midtown Manhattan. It drops you into Midtown Manhattan saying, LOL buddy, good luck finding the Lincoln Tunnel. Yeah, the LIE is kind of a lie after all, huh? I-495, end of expressway. So yeah, I think we should petition that I-495, if it can't be extended to New Jersey to make it to I-95, that A, it should be renamed as I-96, because A, it's not a spur, and B, it's better to say I-96 instead, considering since 95 is north, 96 is next to it. The Long Island fish spine. There you go. All right. Macy's is closed, but I can understand why Macy's is closed. Most of these places are, except on Black Friday. Black Friday are always open. All right, here we go. So essentially, here we are at the LIE, or the longest expressway, going between Newark and Riverhead. Light poles, light poles, light poles, light poles. There was a fifth one. God damn it. This is the LIE up here. We're going under the LIE and Queens Boulevard, but it's right there. There's the LIE to Midtown and Newark and Eastern Longest and Riverhead. Okay, so from here we should be the last 35 to 45 minutes. So there you go. All right. IKEA, Sweden's way of saying build it yourself, or keep telling us the thing is wrong so it should be the right one and give you a free bed. Burlington, Bed Bath & Beyond, and Old Navy. Well, I mean, then again, you put a toaster in your shower and you are beyond bed and bath. Fourth Avenue, I think is what it said. I don't know. If you didn't know where we were right now, again, we're in Queens Boulevard, which I believe was supposed to be an expressway with service roads. I don't know, but it is an 8-mile long a boulevard, starting at Jamaica Avenue and ending at what the fuck is it called? East Midtown at Roosevelt Island Tram. And this part is New York 25, which New York 25 goes from here, Hillside Avenue, two local residential roads, and then onto Jamaica Avenue, which then becomes Jericho Turnpike across Island Parkway, becomes Jericho Turnpike from, what's it called, Belrose, all the way to Orient Point, until you make it into a ferry to Rhode Island, or that or Connecticut. So essentially, Jericho Turnpike goes from the Queens-Nassau border all the way to the end of the North Shore of the Twin Forks. Same with New York 25. So if you want a scenic route to the Twin Forks, North Shore, essentially the North Fork, New York 25 is your best bet. Plus, New York 25 does have the access road to Splish Splash as well. Instead of taking the lie. Q60 East Midtown via Queens Boulevard, and then the Q60 goes either to Suffin Boulevard, Jamaica LIRR station, or South Jamaica 106. I think that's so good. One time. We are on what I'm assuming is 70th. Nope. So Tohoku Evolved is one of the most hardest songs in the Evolved series of songs in DDR. Mostly because Challenge Chart is an 18-footer. And of course, Tohoku Evolved commemorates it commemorates the assassin. No, assassin. Oh, no, it's not commemorates. It's what's it called? It reminds. It essentially Well, I'll understand the word later, but essentially the premise of Tohoku Evolved is that it's supposed to show what happened. It's more of a remembrance of the flooding and earthquakes in Tohoku in Japan. And at the end, instead of it saying stage cleared or saying cleared, at the end, after you finish the song, it says pray for all. Of course, praying isn't going to help you hit those notes, so yeah. There's a whole, there's a YouTube video on that by Yusin Game. You did it on the challenge chart, so yeah. There's like London Evolved, the bombing and the riots of 7/7. Tokyo, Osaka, and Roppongi Evolved is flooding and earthquakes. Well, mostly flooding. New York Evolved is 9/11, and well, there's also 3 types as well, but that's a different story. But New York Evolved is 9/11, and the recent Tohoku Evolved is, of course, the flooding and earthquakes at Tohoku. Konami cares. So telling you, Konami cares. With their DDR series, they care. They care. We are on. Oh, and 9/11 is in 20 days. Yellowstone Boulevard, that's not helping. '70th Avenue, oh boy. If we're just now reaching 70th Avenue, we have a long way to go. '71st Avenue and 108th Street. Please no red light, thank you. Remax City Square. What does Remax do anyways? Question on everyone's mind, what does Remax do? Who knows? Remix of the original, huh? And then there's a remix of the original. Alright, so back over here, where I had my stuff. Also, this smells like it's on fire, but still, I digress. Boom. What street are we on? Second. Here you go. Yeah, I can see they're trying to turn off these lights, but they don't turn them off. Most of the operator, the bus operator usually kind of like. Yeah, they're turn off the lights themselves. Cause look, you can't. Only the bus operator has the ability to do so. Alright, if we're on the left lane, that means we're almost there. 76th Road, yep, we're almost there. And then it's Japanese cuisine, Fuki. Or is it Fuji? Pho. Japanese cuisine. Is that how you say it? Or is that an I? Can someone tell me what the fuck this says? Because to me it's either say Fuki or Pho, Japanese cuisine. That's a weird looking H. Or H. Or, oh actually I think it's a Fuji. I think it's supposed to say Fuji, Japanese cuisine. If that's a J, then okay. I can see my error. 76th Road. Closer. Queens Boulevard, 2 left lanes, right lanes. Alright, we're almost there. We're almost up to Union Turnpike. I see Union Turnpike. There it is, Union Turnpike. North Shore Towers is not far now. Amtrak Cross Honors Metro North Railroad tickets. I'm kidding. Q37 South Ozone Park. So I better hope the Q46 runs. Otherwise, I'm gonna be doing a lot of walking to get home. I better hope it is running. Anyways, here's Jackie Robinson Parkway and Grand Central Parkway. Let me just see if I can get to the front. Right. Jackie and what's it called? Jackie and Grand Central. Both parkways. No trucks or commercial vehicles must enter these parkways, or you're in for a great amount of ticket paying. Yeah, Grand Central Parkway becomes Northern State Parkway as soon as you enter Nassau. So in other words, Grand Central Parkway is Northern State Parkway. Just like how hexagons are the bestagons. There it is, right there. RFK, actually it should be saying Northern State Parkway West, Manhattan, and Albany in New Haven, Connecticut, via I-87 and I-287, 278, and I-94 towards Bruckner Expressway and the New England Thruway, Major League Expressway, and New York State Thruway, aka every exit is about 3,000 miles apart. Q44 selects from the Bronx Zoo to Jamaica, soon to be Fordham to Jamaica. Normally I'll get off this stop here. If they're gonna get to Jamaica, if they're gonna take that bus, you're gonna miss it regardless. Because it's moving right now. Hello, Q44. Goodbye, Q44. Oh, and that guy left. Ow. Come on. Alright, let's go. We are at... Normally I get off here, but because I have to do the entire video, that's why.
Sorry, it was not my stop.
Yeah, I know they have pizza. It's a Sicilian. What do you expect me to do? So they were literally waiting here? Oh, hello. Q46 Limited to Lake Success Q Gardens, aka to Lake Success, Nassau County. Yes, because, I mean, then again, let me think. On a technicality, X64, X68 does enter Nassau County, but barely. It just touches the line. This bus and a QM36 does go into Nassau County, but for a brief moment. And then it enters Queens again. Ironically enough. Oh, and I guess I can see where they put the digital display. Up here. Digital display. And I was lucky to get this last ride because I need to take this last ride all the way to the end, to the very end. And then it's either a grueling walk to Hempstead Turnpike or towards Springfield Boulevard. Either that or a grueling walk to the LIRR platforms. But even if so, I need to take a Hempstead. But even if so, I would have to take the Hempstead branch. So Yeah. And the only reason I'm going all the way to North Shore Towers is to complete the entire full-length video, the full trip, the full ride. A lot of YouTubers say, oh, X route, the X route or X train, full ride. Full ride is the entire way, round trip. That's full ride. Going one way is half the trip. Going all the way around from beginning to end is the entire trip, is the entire full ride. And that's how I like envision full trip. Now, when I get back, I gotta walk, presumably, if the buses are still running, these buses are still running, 10 to 15 minutes, which isn't that long, but trust me, I gotta book it. And luckily, since I was walking, yeah, no, you see, no. Okay, so apparently our bus is running through here, but I don't know how long. $269 or $679. I don't know. It says one of those for the numbers. Like you say, these buses. How he knew that, how he knew to stop here because someone's about to request this stuff, I have no idea. But then again, psychic. Turnpike squeeze. Yes, we have a turnpike. It's called Hempstead Turnpike, or Hempstead Bethpage Turnpike, or New York 24. Metro card, money, and coins. Well, they used to be coins, but no more now. Because I think because coins take up so much time, so that's why. When on an express bus, because they got a fumble for $6.75 as opposed to the $2.75. But then again, the bus fare for local was once $1.75 in New York City and $3 for what they used to call this premium. They used to call these types of buses premium buses, and it was a premium fare of $3. So now it's $2.75 for local, limited, and select bus, and for these types of buses it's $6.75, up $3.75 from the original when it first started. But then again, that could be chalked up to inflation over the years. And I'm worried that they might inflate the prices again. Who knows? When we already saw with AirTrain, they inflated it from $7.25 to $8. You know, at that point, if that's what they're gonna do for AirTrain, I might as well just go ahead and just take the Q3.
All
We're at Utopia and Union. Just getting out of St. John's already. So this is Utopia and Union. That means we still got 23 more stops, I think. Also, it's now called Dime instead of
Parkway.
whatever it was called. Stop request doors. I like to call it. Please exit through the front doors. I do remember that New York, that the MTA used to run this pilot program of this one double-decker bus on what they used to once call the X17J, which stood for Jersey, I think. And it had this double-decker bus. It's essentially the Sim 8, essentially, before they called it Sim. And now the X17J goes from, I think it went from Arden Heights to Midtown via New Jersey Turnpike and via Richmond Avenue, and yeah. Now it's just called Sim 8 and Sim 8X. Yeah, that's what it's called now. Hold on. Alright. We're at 184th, so we're not there yet. We still have a long ways to go.
Chevy Chase.
Oh yeah, because this place is called Union Turnpike. All I know is that the next milestone is what's it called? It's Francis Lewis with Clearview, but mostly Clearview Expressway. Then the next one is Grand Central, then Cross Island, then Lakeville. So as long as I know those milestones right there, then we should be safe. It's safe to say that we will know where to go. Yep, this is the road by around near midnight. Or in this case, at near zero in the midnight. I'm not saying the kids in this. I'm not saying the kids that were in here earlier were annoying. I'm just saying I don't want them to give me another copyright strike because YouTube loves giving copyright strike to the unfortunate people who just end up having to have the music in their videos because they couldn't be able to turn it off by unforeseen circumstances in which they can't. They're forced to listen to it. Q46 and Q46 Limited. I'm sorry.
It's okay.
Alright, here we are. I-295, which should really be I-195 because it doesn't go back to the parent 95 for Clearview Expressway, the Bronx, and as well as going down here to I-295 south to Hillside Avenue and Hempstead Avenue, Turnpike, Bethpage Turnpike, 24. You're 25, nice. Milestone 1 complete. Never got another milestone. Yep, this stop is Union Turnpike and 211th Street. $23.47 in the night.
Thank you.
Stop you leave, bro.
Huh?
Stop you leave.
All the way.
The last one, right?
Yep. Oh, I see now the knob. Yep, I see the knob. But I'm not the only one.
Huh?
I'm not the only one, though.
Only one what?
There's still two more people here. Other than just me.
You're the only person.
There's 2 more. In total, it's 3 more. Yeah, total is 3. Yeah, it was 211. Alright, next milestone is Grand Central, the next milestone is Northern State Parkway. Then the next one is Cross Island Parkway, and then Lakeville. And then we should be there. Safe to say we're gonna possibly get to Shore Towers by 0. Because time right now is 23:49, and we're probably gonna get there at 0. Well, it hasn't been an hour and 30 yet, so we're about good timing. Bell Boulevard. There is a stop. Go. Right. Yeah, no, it's not. 217. I know so now the one's 200, so you just gotta get to 277. Or actually 277. Once you see that, then we should be seeing Lakeville Road and Nassau County. Now, by the odd chance, since it's basically midnight, I don't think there's any more N25s. So, this is the bus we're gonna have to catch instead. later when we come back here. So this is the Northern State Parkway / Grand Central Parkway. Grand Central Parkway west to Manhattan, Albany, and New Haven, Connecticut. Montreal and Woodstock, Canada. And Northern State Parkway, Grand Central Parkway east to Hauppauge, New York 343. I think the next stop is Union, Winchester. Never mind, it's for the local. Or no, that one's no, the other one's Winchester. At least there's no traffic. How about that? The more closer we get to Nassau and Suffolk, the less traffic there is. The more west we go on Long Island, the more traffic. Okay, this looks like the Cross Island Parkway now. Which Cross Island Parkway South takes you to BQE in Brooklyn. Oh, hello, kitty. BQE in Brooklyn and Verrazano Bridge, yes. And Cross Island Parkway North to the Bronx. In other words, this parkway. Commonwealth Boulevard. Now, if you're in Jericho Turnpike, this would be signifying Nassau. Actually, a portion of Jamaica Avenue is in Nassau County. If it's like, west of Cross Island Parkway, there's a small section west of Cross Island Parkway that is in Nassau County. In other words, 246th Street East is in Nassau County if you're on the eastbound section of Jamaica Avenue. And of course, since this is east of Cross Island Parkway right here, this is also Queens. I was trying to say Nassau for some reason. Because in Jericho Turnpike starts as soon as you cross the SIP. As I'm gonna call it now. Cross Island Parkway is gonna be called a SIP. Just like how I call the LIE the lie. There you go. So this is 246th, right? 246th, 247th. MTA drop off only. Once we see Little Neck Parkway, that's basically a sign that we have a few more streets until we get into Lakeville Road and thus Nassau County. Or, in other words, that road. That could be NASA County right there. If this is Little Neck Parkway, yep. Okay, so then yeah, that all the way over there past these next 6 lights is NASA County. If you can see it from here. Little Neck Parkway. Albeit it's called a parkway, it isn't actually a parkway. Albeit I think it was meant to be an actual parkway, but they kind of just put it into a limited access road. Oh well. Alright, so 258. Well, what street are you getting off at?
265.
Oh, we're not there yet. Which will probably be the next stop, right?
260, then 265.
Yep. So yeah, as soon as I see those lights, actually I see it right there. It's like the 4th light down, and that's it. Oh, speaking of devil. I like how it went from in Queens Boulevard, it was so noisy, to now we're just quiet. But then again, okay, this may sound morbid again, but then again, the women are the most noisiest out of them all.
This is 260?
Yeah, 260.
The next one is
Next one is the other one. Thank you. Hey, look at that. I can see Lakeville Road. Okay, that's 260. I think 260 is Lakeville Union. And then Lakeville Union will be Lakeville Jewish Hospital to North Shore Towers. I mean, I know that in the newer Prevost buses, the Homo wrap ones, the 2021 Prevost, I know it says stop requested, but why didn't it take, like, it was a missed opportunity to say please exit through the front doors. Missed opportunity. Right now we are at Union 264 and Union 265. We're so close now. Not in service.
Be back.
And then I'm the last stop. Then again, I have transit app, so with my transit app, it would tell me regardless. 2 stops before getting off, so let me just go to the bank and get my stuff. While preparing to, well, as soon as I see Lakeville Road, that is. As soon as I A, see Lakeville Road, and B, nice bus. Well, at least a nice bus stop, I should really be saying. Or in other words, ex-MTA Long Island bus. I mean, if Bruce Blakeman's gonna do anything, that's to bring MTA back. I mean, just think about it. If we still had MTA before Mangano peed off MTA, think of the many other bus routes you would have had, limited routes you would have had. Here's Nassau County up ahead, by the way. And think of the many express buses Nassau County could have had. Mangano screwed all those opportunities up. He screwed it up. Here we are, Lakeville Road. Wait, so you're saying this is New York 25C? Where is it? This is New York 25C? Are you kidding me? Oh, hi. Nice bus. Alright, now let's go to the back and get my stuff and put on my boots. My stuff is up here, by the way, as well as down there. So, if I may, you ever read the hentai manga? It's called. What was it called again? I forgot what it was called, but it's something with the nephew and uncle essentially fucking each other, or uncle hypnotizing the nephew to fuck them. And here we are. Well, this is the part of Nassau County, but eventually it just narrowly goes back into Queens. Narrowly. I know the BXM4C goes from, what's it called, 23rd Street, Manhattan to White Plains, and is operated by Westchester's B line, not MTA, even though it has BXM on it. But then again, you wanna know what I want? MTA regional. In other words, Dutchess, Putnam, Westchester, what's it called? Westchester, Rockland, Orange, Long Island, just entirely Nassau and Suffolk counties.
Which building you want?
It's I think it's building entrance, the middle one. So yeah, essentially anywhere, like basically the Mid-Hudson essentially, and Nassau and Suffolk counties. So it could be MTA regional, and think of the many express bus routes on the thruway. Yeah, as I call it, the thruway. Also, a new bus route for express buses, BXM 18 is what I want, from Midtown 23rd to New Rochelle City. Thank you. Have a nice day. And back to where we started. Yep, 679, I was right. Not in service. And there it goes, off back to Manhattan. It no longer stops here anymore. It will not go here, and it will not go to Manhattan anymore. This is the last run entirely until the morning. That's it. Don't tell me to do this route again. I won't do this route again, probably not in a long time. That's it. There. I did it. Although no one told me to do it, but I did it anyway. That's it. No more. I'm done with this shit. Peace, y'all. Peace.